OPM say he don't pay na flight when they come Naija.
See, they don't buy you up here. Come on, buddy.
He don't pull up for airport.
Up here.
He don't pull up.
Come on, buddy. You dangerous.
No man.
My correct people, how the team be for on our side today? You know, say when they talk, say people wey dey ungrateful, make you leave them because now for front their own judgment day. Say no be everything now you go wait till when you die before you go collect judgment. Say it get some things where you go do for this earth, you go receive your judgment. And you go receive your judgment on a platter of gold, silver, or anything where you bring am because no be everything where you do, you will actually die, come out before you go actually receive judgment. That is why many people be they actually talk say to and this Omega Power Ministries say the man too harsh for the kind causes where he lay on these boys right from the onset. That is the time where they be actually come out to drag him, say make he come out the causes. And as a man of God, when saying be he come out the causes. But just recently, we will know see the Omega Power Ministry overseer been lay courses on these two former security guards when be carry go Cyprus for studies after they've been sacked them for dancing on duty. We know and we see how the thing take happen because we don't follow the story from how it takes start and to where the thing they go because many people now don't sit down to see how this matter won't take turn out because the one now we don't they make many people react to waiting these happy boys as they call themselves. The one don't make many people they react to them now. Now the statements would they actually make for one viral video now would they actually trend on top social media. For this video, you go hear when they talk say one of the boys talk say OPM they no born you well. They no born you well. We first know how one to take lead to another, where the boys who first come begin the share chats of the apostle, when they be they try tell them say to make them try exercise patience as things be no actually soft for them. On to say dollar rates don't increase, say and no be only them in the sponsor for other countries. Say it also gets other people who in the sponsor. So make them for calm down, making for find one or two things to take actually put body and soul together before you go see how you go take settle them because them they be they complain say and they go soon drop out of the scholarship where they've been day on and then the rate of feeding and clothing everything they very expensive for Cyprus. So say make the man shake body now the man try to then say to make una calm down the thing he plenty for my head and the people plenty where they take care of. So the boys to come begin to share the chat of the man, begin do this, begin do that, come begin talk plenty no be small thing no be small thing because the apostle self come vex come tag them ungrateful as we know. And we know so the matter self follow smooth passage because according to the happy boys then they say no they no won't come back to Nigeria and the apostle be actually bring another option give them and make it not be like say he leave them with no option at all because when they begin they drag the apostle online say they do irresponsibility they do what you're supposed to do you bring them go another country to go suffer this and that are this all of us see the cost where the man lay on them or in talks it all say even the clothes we buy for them when they go that place say they go sell them to chop and they don't go still satisfied. I'm want to be smart, because when people see that message, they know say, this man, he don't actually the vex. So because of that, they can't begin to choke mouth for the man. Case say, make the man actually calm down, make it for try reason with them as per children. Say for the fact saying choose to help them, say a good thing, make it just continue. Now after the pleading and everything, the apostle can actually come out the course. It can actually bring option B. Say it better make them come back to the country, make them come school, or make them stay for a close by country, a neighboring country, so that the money way in they spend, they not go too much for your head, and then so that you go feel use the opportunity take and settle what he actually say he won't do. If you check very well, he no owe anybody anything. So anything when you choose to do now from your own heart. He say tithe and offering where they give. If you use and take better in life or do what you want to do, but you choose to use and help people. So why they still can't they talk badness, they talk bad things against them. Say no, find them funny. I'm mostly coming from two children because me, I never consider those boys as adults as the case won't be now because no adults in the right senses go they behave the way those boys to behave. Anyway, from their reactions, we know say they no one come back to country. They no go one come back because true some talk say if they go, they no go come. But now in a recent video with them post, you go see the happy boys when them be they talk with one of them guys them where they be I don't know how they take make friend or that be they follow them talk. Then the guy can't actually remind them say then the OPM founder still they insist to say if they make a travel arrangement for them to come back to a country, say then their travel tickets done they ready or make them they ready. Now for the video you go see when one of the happy boys come they shout inside camera they say then no born you well OPM come on body. You dey Jones. Hey, no be small tea though. Some people can say, wait. Shey this boy still on the influence of one or two things I be waiting one call this one because this one are the disrespect of the highest order. What we fit actually see. And what that man supposed to collect from these children because as it be now, it be like say they know what them they do. And as the Faust, the bad guy, tell singer, they don't they join bad gang. And you know what the bad gang they do to children when no one keep their head down. Because now this statement don't make many people talk to her. If this man actually won't come on her for this boy's matter, he not actually offend anybody because himself he don't try as person they try. So for the fact they even choose to give them option B to help them, not just to leave them like that, and they still get mind they go on top social media, they talk say they no born the man where hey no be smart, you know. Now this one they make me talk say Chicken Republic now if I sack them go just stay behind closed doors, just they laugh because it be like say they know what they've been see for this boy's hand before they can actually choose to sack them because those people they've been collect shege insults. They've been collect no be small insult they collect from social media family on top those boy matter because when people they try correct them, they talk say no, so you did they do their job with joy. Say they no get right to actually sack them. But now we be say don't happen, say make the man carry as in nothing where those Chicken Republic people no see, we know. We know our mouth for we country. Our mouth no good when it comes to insults. So now people don't begin to reconsider their insult and their statements so they been give Chicken Republic say chai. It be like say these people they be actually don't see one or two things, they be don't correct them, they be don't do one or two. Every working space get within they guide them, get rules and regulation. And maybe that one, maybe one of their rules, and they choose to go against them. And if you be saying with the first time what did they do so it gets some kind to say person go do before you go actually say oh yeah come out since you don't want to take life serious. But now homo they say who laugh last and I laugh best. But still give them right to actually make this kind of statements to this man because this apostle what he tried to do now to help them. But at the same time, for the fact that he carried them go out of the reach of people, just to tag the name saying I make carry them come out from the country. Now another thing be this one. That is why most of the time you're supposed to get critical thinking of some things before you actually carry them out because not be everybody nine go day grateful. So welcome to my country where you go see poor man piki, he dey yeah and he dey proud at the same time. Somebody talk say it be like say this boys no say as it be now, may they just remember for where they may they no come back to this country because something they very very wrong with them and with this their behavior now nobody could give them job if they actually come back to this country because as it be now they don't use their hand to scatter their own future. Say their own destiny now then they use their own hands scatter them due to the kind relationship where they not make with people who they outside there. Say this man now help is say make it help them but it be like say in help now it don't actually turn to bad thing. Now people come to talk say make this clergyman just close hand come up for these people matter and the best thing to do are to make sure say it carry them come put for the hands of their families safe and sound, make them know say as they go and so they come back healthy. Any other thing we consign them making common hand. But as it be now, with this way these boys they talk, no sweet body. But the clergyman never really talk anything concerning this particular post where these boys they make. Anyway, on top in country entertainment, just now this another touch ground today.